7 Wonders of Vietnam. Vietnam is an astonishing mix of natural highlights and cultural diversity. And what's a better way to experience that than to visit the place? So hold on tight and fasten your seatbelt as I take you to a virtual trip to the 7 Wonders of Vietnam. Welcome to 7 Wonders of a Country series. This is the Life Hack Lion, the channel that gives you amazing life hacks and interesting facts. Make sure to watch this video till the end because you don't want to miss the gem of Vietnam. Number 7. Halong Bay. It is a beautiful natural wonder in northern Vietnam, dotted with 1,600 limestone islands and islets, and covers an area of over 1,500 square kilometers. Halong Bay was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. With its surrealistic scenery, this extraordinary place is like something right out of a movie. The limestone in this bay has gone through 500 million years of formation under different conditions and environments, while the evolution of the karst in this bay has taken 20 million years under the impact of the tropical wet climate. Halong Bay not only features the spectacular pillars of limestone karsts from the blue-green bay, but also its wide range of biodiversity. It is home to 14 endemic floral species and 60 endemic faunal species. Indeed, it is the most beautiful stop in all of Vietnam, and your 3-hour drive from Hanoi is totally worth it. Number 6. Nimbin. Often referred to as the Halong Bay of the land, Nimbin is surely the lost twin of Halong Bay. It also has the stunning karst peaks. Unlike the Halong Bay, they rear up out of the land surrounded by flat, sprawling rice paddies and winding glassy rivers. What makes this place unique is it encapsulates so many aspects of the beautiful Vietnamese scenery in one place. Nimbin features many rivers and tributaries, which stray through the land collecting in lakes and pools. The still water acts as a mirror, duplicating the incredible images of the imposing peaks and dramatic skies. As you drift down the lush green river, you will see the above-ground cemeteries that are part of the Vietnamese countryside. Your boat trip also takes you through tunnels that cut through the limestone. The area itself is small, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in beauty. Number 5. Hang Son Doong. Also known as Son Doong Cave, this is the largest cave in Vietnam and the largest cave passage cross-section in the world. It is located in the heart of Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park in Quang Binh Province of Vietnam, near the border of Laos. The cave measures more than 5 kilometers long, reaches heights of 200 meters and 150 meters wide, making the largest cave passage in the world and almost twice as large as the second highest. The main cavern is so huge that it can house an entire New York City block. What's even more amazing is that the ecosystem created within the cave has its own weather system and creates its own clouds. Hang Son Doong also features some of the tallest stalagmites in the world, reaching heights up to 80 meters. There are collapsed ceilings that have created opening known as dolines, and this allowed foliage to grow inside the cave. If you have seen the movie A Journey to the Center of the Earth, this is it. Inside is a whole other world where you will be walking on Earth as if it was hundreds of millions of years ago. Number 4. Mui Ne. It is an extremely eye-catching white sand dunes that extend beyond the horizon, giving you an illusion of standing in the desert. Amazingly, there is also a lake next to it that is surrounded by lush vegetation, forming a fantasy-like scene of half desert and half ocean. When the wind blows against the sand dunes, you will see spines and ripples, stacked like fish scales. The alternating red and white sand dunes are surrounded by green trees around the lake, creating a peculiar landform that you can't find anywhere in the world. As you walk slowly on the soft and delicate sand towards the higher ground, the horizon also widens out and you will spot the oasis a distance away. The most beautiful time is during sunset. The afterglow of the setting sun shines on the sand dunes and the pure blue horizonless ocean gleams in the sunlight, painting a stark contrast against the red sand dunes. Number 3. Hue Citadel. It is one of Vietnam's most historic towns. Hue is packed to the brim with relics from the reign of the 19th century Nguyen emperors, sitting along the banks of the gorgeous Perfume River. The imperial enclosure is a huge site set within walls that sprawl from 2.5 kilometers and are surrounded by an impressive moat filled with water lilies. The Hue Citadel site was chosen by experts in geomancy, a spiritual science that looks for good omens in the natural landscapes. Accordingly, the Perfume River and the mountain are supposed to protect the city because they look like snakes and lions. In the middle of this complex was called the Purple Forbidden City, and it was where the emperor and his closest confidants lived and worked. To the west of the palace is a collection of temples, while to the north, you will see residences that showcase a bit of daily life for the elite. Number 2. Sapa Countryside. It is home to the country's most beautiful rural vistas. Sapa town stands at the head of a deep valley of magnificent rice terraces that are still worked today as they have been for centuries. The tiny villages dotted upon the hillsides are home to a diverse array of ethnic minorities, each with their own rich culture and customs. Believe me, the backdrops are even more spectacular. The enticing ribbons of road will lead your eyes down the valley floor where white water rivers rush among rice fields and lush green mountains stretch into the distance as far as your eyes can see. The best part is, this astounding sight is crowned with the highest peak in the region, Mount Fansipan. But wait, there's more. Around September, when it's time to harvest, the fields will turn bright gold. Guess it's time to add this place in your bucket list. And last but not the least, number 1, Dien Waterfall. It is an ecological tourist park located in Dong Nai province, about 48 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City. Dien Waterfall originated from an interesting legend. Village patriarchs told that Ma ethnic minority people lived in this place many years ago. At that time, there was a couple who loved each other very much, but they could not get married. So they decided to commit suicide near Dien Waterfall, thereby creating 2 waterfalls named Chang, which means boy, and Nang, that means girl. The waterfalls start from the Buong River, pour into the deep valley, and run across a field of granite. Rough stones are located among white water foams, creating a wonderful beauty spot. These waterfalls are the perfect getaway from bustling cities and hot weather. The park also has a tidy campground where you can spend the night and experience the warmth of a campfire and sound of waterfalls. Do you know some other wonders of Vietnam, or do you have any requests for our next video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you find this video interesting, we'd love you to support us for more life hacks and interesting facts.